Hey, what's up guys? Justin with 21 Tactical. Today we're going to take a look at the Civivi Anthropos. For those who don't know, this was actually designed by a guy named Elijah Isham, who owns a company called Isham Blade Works. Well, he does a lot of different designs for a lot of the top companies out there, including We Knife Company and Civivi. I'm not really a fan of the ones he did for We, but the ones he did under the Civivi banner have been quite nice. Now, the one thing about them is they all have this weird kind of funky look to it, which some of them more than others, but oh man, every one I've held has been just absolute butter in the hands. I mean, this thing feels great. But the thing is, he actually snuck that forward choil in on us right there that really lets you choke up and get a little bit more purchase on it for the detailed cuts. Now, I will admit, it's kind of sharp right there and your finger will touch that part of the blade, so I wouldn't recommend doing anything heavy with it. But anybody with a work sharp and a little bit of sharpening experience could probably take that in a little bit and make this a really, really great knife. As you can see, it has a satin drop point D2 blade with a HRC of 59/61. Beautifully done flat grind. Nice little swedge on the back. Kind of reminds me of a giant mouse swedge in a way. But you can see the finish. It is satin, but it does have a little bit of brushing to it. Almost has a hand rubbed look, but, I doubt anybody in the Civivi factory is going to be sitting there hand rubbing 10,000 blades. But yeah, we'll go ahead and go with brushed. But anyway, the overall length on this guy is 7.375 with a blade length of 3.25. The cutting edge is 3.125 with a thickness of 0.12. The handle length or close length is 4.125 with a width of 1 inch and a thickness of 0.48. Of course, it has a deep carry pocket clip with a little bit sticking up, but not enough to be a deal breaker. The weight on this guy is 3.285. So definitely a great weight for EDC. And compared to, let's go ahead and compare it to the Isham McKenna, which is another design by him, of course. It is about an inch shorter than that, which, of course, this is just maybe, a little gentleman's carry or a backup blade. That's what I carry it for anyway. It's still a great blade. And, of course, it has a little bit less funky design. But, again, it feels really good in the hands being that small. Now, compared to the Elementum, which is definitely a Civivi fan favorite, it's about 3/4 of an inch longer. And the backlash, you see about 3/4 of an inch to an inch shorter. Again, great EDC size, feels great in the hands. Super drop shut action. I literally have no complaints about it. Now, could you use this for work, heavy duty type stuff? Possibly. I mean, there are Civivis that are a little thicker than others, and, there's some that are just really for show. But this one, I think, is really, really in between that. I want to say it would be a great work knife, but I've never used it in that sense to actually say, yeah, go ahead with it. You cannot see, let's see if we can see that. On a lot of Civivis, they have the bearings, but the thing is they're exposed, so it picks up a lot of debris, especially when doing like outdoor type stuff. You're going to be out in the grit and the sand, stuff like that. It will get in there and, pretty much kill the functionality of your knife. Now, this one here, if it is on bearings, which, again, I'm not going to take this apart because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'll live by that. But it honestly looks like it has, actually it looks like it has the bronze bearing, or bronze washers in there. Now, don't hold me to that, but it looks a little bronze in there. I'm going to have to ask somebody, to be honest. But a lot of them come with the bearings. This one here doesn't feel like bearings. But, they could be caged and I just can't see it. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, share, subscribe. If you haven't already, check me out on Instagram. Stay safe and see you guys on the next one.